أهلا بالجميع. اليوم وصلنا للحظة الحقيقة. كم نزال يفصلنا عن كتابة التاريخ؟ هل ينهي كريس قصته بطلا فوق القمة؟ اربطوا الأحزمة، هذه هي النهاية.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one of the title fight is underway. Going to be hard to duplicate what you did this last time out, successfully defending the belt emphatically with a knockdown. Everybody's paying attention now. The target's on his back. We'll see if he can win.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has him hurt. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night. This dude is hurt, and he's still firing back.
All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting them, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit. They just crash into each other every time. You wonder who's gonna fall.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. Now pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me in a number of occasions where the basketball looks 6 feet tall. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in the ocean. He can hit a takedown from a mile away. It looks amazing.
That's exactly what he wanted. Nicely done as he gets the takedown here early in the round.
I mean, very early in round one, gets the position in.
All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Carter gets up. He is back on the feet here. Good exchange there inside. Late round one action here, and as yet, no real answers for that Tyson-like kick style.
He looks amazing. The way that this man fights, stays on the center line, his hands doing the work, and one. All the separation from the clinch.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Second winding it. Oh! All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Oh, nice inside leg. Yeah. It looked like he hurt him.
Carter's up. Nice shot, getting in and getting the takedown. Back to his feet. Well, not a bad strategy to continue to attack that eye, but clearly... over 2 minutes to go. He finally straight to the body. This could be the end.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh!
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes he's just in the zone.
Oh! Huge left.
That's the danger in the engagement there.
Back to his feet.
Oh, he just hurt him.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 30 seconds. 10 seconds to go. At the end of that round, he got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through.
You ready? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship.
Big shot to the head. Now he's back up. All right, so off the record, you'd like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight champion. Congratulations are in order. It makes you feel like you know what you're talking about, when in reality you don't. But this guy makes me feel like a professional because it's hard to bet against him. Congratulations once again, champ.
Too humble, champ. Just too humble. For this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Hernandez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, Kris Kارتر.
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard will handle the action from this one. And we expect to be entertained, really, as long as this one lasts. 25 minutes if need be, champ. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be interesting to talk. Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. A huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike.
Hernandez goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He's getting tagged on the feet. Oh, ground and pound now, champ. You better start to move.
This guy is raining down blows. He's one of the best ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Fluffy Hernandez with that patented high guard, but to change levels here.
High guard, a lot of pressure, head always up the center line. Great job by Fluffy.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
Last landing, he's gonna empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working. Another big takedown.
It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to the side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out.
90 seconds to go now. Well, I'm blind as a bat, but it looks like that's what it is.
Starting to come out there. What a beautiful shot landed. That cut his opponent over.
Oh, that's a high-level transition. Fluffy Hernandez ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Big ground and pound.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Hernandez. All right, round one is done. Round two coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. All right, so there's the horn.
You good? Good.
Second round here. Great shot there. Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment it goes in one direction, it just sways right back. Both are competing at the That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now we add to the opponent.
Gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC talking to him.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Carter. And he's back up. Hernandez's eye now closing up. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. 2 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so what do you think here, Chance? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot.
Shot to the body. He told us he was going to take that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez getting in for the level change now. Perhaps trying to switch things up after he got tagged on the field. The wait for this fight
Ready to fight?
ends right here, right now.
Ready.
I'm excited about this one, boy.
All right, let's see how it plays out tonight. Public perception seems to be one more title defense is going to set him up for that super fight.
That's what they all want, right? All fighters want the opportunity to do something special, something that makes them legendary. All these defenders, while legendary, isn't winning a super fight.
Early action here, and a lot of our fans know, champ, there was some speculation leading into this fight that maybe he had a concussion during it.
And to choose this big fight is crazy, right? You know how hard it is to recover from that, especially in training. It's going to make him question himself a little bit in how he approaches this fight tonight.
Man, it's like a red flamethrower coming at you. A lot of speed, which Magomedov throws.
Yeah, and he's in and out, side to side. He's always bouncing. I love the style of Charles.
All right, he's got the striking going, another connection there, and that shot actually cut him, or so it appears.
Yeah, you could tell that if he kept landing at the rate that he would start to get damage on his opponent. Right now, you see him get his first cut. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion. And these dudes, when they come together and they plan something good, they both get you to watch it. Very close.
Carter gave the shot to the target. His right eye's closing up. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the face. Nice feint left there by Carter.
That was nice. When they came together, he got caught. Oh! Oh, I think he hurt him. Oh, he hurt him.
Yes, he did it! Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world! You are tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introduction, it's the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kris Kardashian. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, Razor.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, folks. Fight is underway. Every fighter, I think, wants that visual of one belt over his shoulder. He's been there. He's trying to get there tonight.
Yeah, he's trying to get it done in this massive super fight. He has earned this opportunity. He cleaned out his division. If he wins this fight tonight, he will always be considered a legend in mixed martial arts.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Some high-level calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
He is cut above the eye here.
Kick.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch. Very soon.
Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, big left hook there.
Body shot, John.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here.
He's still firing back, even though he hurt bad. Block that punch.
Otherworldly toughness on display not moments ago. Now it seems like he's working his way back.
Working his way back up into the fight. It's going to take some time, though. He should not rush. If he rushes, the next one may put him out.
Carter's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He's taking shots over and over. He hit him again. Oh, my goodness.
Back to his feet. Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. I'm not sure he's ever fought more on instinct in the octagon than what we're seeing here
You
tonight.
can see that he has a clear mind. He's not thinking anymore. The instinct has taken over, and it allows him to charge out of heaven.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one time.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling. So, Carter's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Hurt it bad.
Big right hand there. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Well, this has been crazy. He has taken his striking to the next level. Almost had the finish multiple times. Let's see if he can get it.
That's the only thing missing, man. You got him. That's exactly.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Kris Kártер.
Well, champ, I know that makes you smile. You have been there before, right? The belt over each shoulder. Super fight has been won. 2-division champion. Doesn't get bigger than that.
I mean, he joins a short list of people that have held 2 belts at the same time. What a moment for him, his entire team, his family, and everybody that have invested so much into his career.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here he is, folks, making the return tonight as we get round 1 underway. And he's not just looking to be the champion, right? He wants to be mentioned with this division's all-time greats. In order to do that, you gotta start stacking title defenses. That initiative continues in earnest here tonight. And he caught the kick. Oh, nice cross by Sean Strickland there. He's got more power than you think.
Yeah, he's always right in your face, popping you with jabs. He sees it, throws the right hand. I saw him put Israel Adesanya down with that right hand. It's a great weapon to have.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't see too many more of those.
John, he is so fast.
Strickland's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, he gets cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Full-on brawl right out of the shoot. Band's enjoying every second.
Yeah, of course they are, John, but they're not in there, and they won't be feeling it 10 minutes into this fight.
Defensively responsible, Sean Strickland, as usual, with that right guard high, champ.
Yeah, right hand where it needs to be, left hand's down. He's constantly kind of showing it.
Carter gets up now. Nice work to get out of there. Not every day you see him in a submissive position on the ground. Oh, right off the block, he lands the count.
Oh, he stunned him there, John. That one rocked him.
Strickland's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there. Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation.
Might get a level change, try to get a takedown.
Oh, big shots here. Carter gets back up now. All right, late round one action here, and so far, as yet, no answers from the style we spoke about earlier.
John, a lot of times it's the shorter fighter that uses the peekaboo style. It allows him to enter without running into danger. Right now, he's fighting in that way very effective.
Round two is next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
I mean, he is busted up. Oh, my goodness.
Carter's just continuing.
He hurt him with that hook.
Strickland's thigh really starting to show signs of and back to his feet. Look at it, dude, trying to hold it. Whoa! And still, Chris Lil Mac Carter remains the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. For this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Carlos Blackjack Alberg. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. He is the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Kurt
Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. UFC light heavyweight title is on the line. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show. No, how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
That's a tone setter by him there. Beautiful connection early on.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight. Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back.
All right, so he has landed a lot of big shots here early. Hasn't gotten him out of there as yet.
No, he hasn't gotten him out of there because the guy's very tough. But these opportunities, you have to take advantage of them. The next time he gets hurt, he's got to put him out.
All right, well, this is good to see. Starting to pull back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum. And right now, this man is starting to regain some, but he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight.
Some pressuring footwork out of the decorated striker, Carlos Ulber.
This dude is a tremendous athlete. The reason he keeps clean hands down is because he's so athletic. He sees things coming very well.
Ulber. Oh, he could have thrown some big shots from this spot.
Yeah, John, he's got to be urgent to get to your feet right now.
Well, the captain's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of these martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 20 seconds to go in round one. 10 seconds to go in round one. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the...
You ready? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick. And just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time getting out of a lot of it.
Oh, big
my goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground.
Head kick attempt is blocked. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that he predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut. Carter gets the shot to the target. Just way too quick for his opponent on that one. pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. They're throwing at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand. Oh!
UFC light heavyweight champion.
This guy.
Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one.
Let's
All
go.
right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC 180. To make this title fight official, here's Bruce. All right, so off the record, you like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight.
Ready? Good?
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. How about the power behind that kick from Dominic Reyes? Kicks like a mule.
A-level athlete, a former football player, guy that thought he would be in the NFL, but now he finds himself as one of the best performers in the UFC.
Man, that punch was a beautiful thing, straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty shot.
Reyes, the former defensive back out of the southpaw stance, and man, he has a lot of power.
Hands always up, always moving on his toes. You can see the athleticism of Dominic Reyes in his fight stance. I mean, much to the target and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Well, perhaps in our fight meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident.
Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. This is such a crazy fight. I mean, amazing, John Hennig, that this guy continues to defend.
All right, to make this tough. And still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. And you want to talk about style points. How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one in the worst way. They got it. They got the finish. And the celebration is officially on. Congrats. Proudly repping Kill Clip FC and the Institute of Human Performance. Here is the welterweight contender, Gilbert Durinho Burns. Realized a lot of success at 155 pounds before moving up, but certainly most would argue we have seen the best out of Gilbert Burns at 170 pounds.
Well, he doesn't have to deal with the weight cut anymore. He was a big 55-pounder, maybe a little small at 170, but his skill set translates, and it really does work in his division. He is a high-level jiu-jitsu guy, but it's his striking that has impressed me the most. The improvements he has made down in South Florida allow for him to not only compete with the best, but to earn victories most times he goes in there.
You're absolutely right, made his UFC debut back in 2014, challenged for the title in 2021. A lot of fans believe he'll get back there. Gilbert Burns steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Nobody in this arena is sitting down, and why would they be, as this champion makes his way to the octagon for his final career UFC fight. He has the belt, and he would like nothing more than to walk off into retirement as the reigning, defending UFC champion. So few instances in UFC history of a fighter retiring as the champion. That is what's in front of this man here tonight. All right, well, the tension is palpable. Both fighters have now graced the octagon, ready to go with this massive fight here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, USA. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Gilbert Dorino Burns. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kris Kardashian.
In the business, Mark Goddard is our referee. All right, so here we go with round one. His future is in the UFC Hall of Fame. Present is shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has heard, oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night.
Takedown attempt amidst the recovery there.
Boy, that's him trying to stop the damage that he was getting. That takedown was a bit desperate, so he's got to slow everything down. He's posturing up now.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
It's so important to get that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Good work from the top here by Burns.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, I know it's early, champ, but that is absolutely human to get that reversal and not end up in a compromising spot this early on in the fight.
It's a big moment because he knew his opponent needed to put him down. Getting this reversal may make him a little more hesitant to try to chase those takedowns.
Making all these shots count. Oh, seated here up against the fence.
Well, there's some urgency here. He's got to wrestle the single leg. Do something.
Man, how many times are you going to get caught with that lead hook before you adjust?
I mean, he's got to make an adjustment because right now, he knows that he can put him down with his lead hook.
Carter's starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight. Another knockdown! Oh, big left. Late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, will be trapped.
He'd be very proud to
Oh,
watch.
you got it like that, champ. Getting hurt on the feet, nicely secures the take.
But now he's got to settle. He cannot allow him to work back to his feet. He's got to settle him, hold him down, and try to knock his cobwebs off after getting hurt that bad.
Well, he's got his back now. Carter gets back up. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. Looks like this. amazing. So many said that this guy would struggle, but now he has proven time and time again that he is.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kris Kardashian.
All right, so you heard it there from the buff man. Maybe his final time in the octagon, although after that performance, maybe he'd be looking to bite off a little more. But if indeed that is the final time we see him in the octagon, what a way to go out.